Alright folks, welcome to this early morning episode. In today's video we've come here to the coast. Over here behind me we can see Lunan Bay, and over in the distance we can see the lime kiln of Bodden, which we were at in the first video of the year. But today we've come to see something else. It's a cool piece of Victorian engineering on a mega scale, because it's a massive train bridge which is still used today, because the main East Coast main line here is on the left. And that could be similar as to what we saw at the abandoned Kirriemuir rail junction last year. It had a wee cement shed. I wonder if this one here is maybe for like railway workers and stuff. If the railway workers are fixing the track, I don't know if they've got like a little hut. I think that's what that is, because that's exactly the same as the hut next to the Kirrie Railway. But because this is still a main line, we're not going to cross this fence, because obviously there's no need. We'll get hit by a train if we do that. But I can see the bridge now up ahead. It's a massive metal train bridge, so it's definitely worth a look. Most of the bridges we look at on this channel so far are like big stone bridges, so this is a bit of a change. It is quite windy here on the coast today, so I apologise for any wind noise. So out in the water today I can see 5 ships. They'll all be waiting to probably get into Montrose Harbour, which is about 10 mile, probably 7 mile up the coast there. Here we are folks. What an incredible feat of engineering. It would be a real treat if a train went over the top of it as we explore it. Look at this folks, it's a historical gem. It's had the usual graffiti for the hoodlums, so to speak. This is Lunan Bay down here with the white sands. And look at this. Think how much stone has been used here for this bridge. And look at the size of those girders. That's like 10 foot high in height, just for the girder. From the top of the green bit to the bottom of the green bit, it's probably 20 foot in total. It's amazing the size of that girder underneath there, considering this has been here since way back in the day. Actually, here's an interesting point folks. Wait, I'll do up my shoelace and then I'll get back to that interesting point with this bridge folks. You can see how at one time it's been one width, which is here, and then it's been made wider. It's been widened, which will be this section here. If a train went over the top right now, it would be intense, because look, you can actually see through it. It would be scary. Somebody's got a rope up there. We're not going to bother. I'm pretty sure you get a hefty fine if you're caught on the rail line. Look at this as well here. The red bricks will be the original ones, I think. And then the second one, that must be the newer one at the right hand side. It is unusual, because it looks like it always has. As far as the metalwork and that goes, it looks like it always has been that width, but the stone pillars tell us otherwise folks. You can see as well the detail in the stonework there. Nowadays they just make it smooth stonework. They cared about detail back in those days. It's absolutely massive. We should go down there and have a look. There's somebody's tree swing here. Well, a rope swing. It's not a tree swing when it's on a bridge, is it folks? People have just been tying ropes on all over this. Look at the ironwork. I'll try and make my way down to the bottom of this pillar here. It looks like there's some massive iron pieces still on top of that old pillar. I wonder what they were for. Maybe for telephone wires or something originally. This embankment is just pure thorns, so I'll have to watch it. Look at this, folks, we're under a massive piece of engineering. It's cool. It's cool to see. Look at this, there's a bell here stuck to it. Yeah, so we can see these iron bits up there. Not sure what they would have been for. Hopefully I'll get back up here. Looks like somebody has climbed up it, so... Real adventures, folks. Off the beaten path once again. There's a meandering little burn down here at the bottom. Yeah, this is smart. What a spot down here. The scale of this is incredible. I don't know if it comes out on the camera. Okay, that's like 100 foot or more there. 100 foot pillars. You can see these ones have been reinforced at the top with some straps. Yeah, the top of that one's been reinforced. That would make you think that actually these ones are older, but I don't think that's the case. These are probably built down onto the bedrock, I would think. That's what we call typical, folks. I was taking a couple of photos here, and just when I had the camera switched off, a train went over top. Always happens. That's just YouTubers' luck. Anyway, I think we're going to go on a wee mission here, across this barn, and have a look up the other side. Because that's what we're all about here on this channel. Making an adventure out of it. So there's evidence of some old drains and stuff there. So I think this has probably all been done by the rail company under here, just to stop that eroding where their foundations are for that. The size of this is unreal. I think it's hard to actually, on the camera, see how big it actually is. Oh, I'm sinking, folks. I'm sinking. I need to jump to this other side, or I could walk on this sloppy bit of wood. There we go. We've done it. That wasn't as bad as the Glenila River crossing. We'll go between the pillars. Look, see, this one's got the metal bit sticking out up there as well. This is cool, folks. Look, I'm inside the pillar of the rail bridge. Look at the stonework above my head. The wind's howling. Look at this. It's like this has been reinforcing it at one time or something. Imagine that when it fell down. It must have come down with a bang. We'll see what's up this other side, folks. This is obviously sheep and cow territory we're in once again on the channel here. The It's just this one's got an amazing item in the middle of it. So they've put a fence at this side to stop people climbing on it. But there's no fence at the other side, so who knows what that's about, folks. Oh, I've just stood in it, folks. So here we go. This is as far up as I'll come, because there's no point in going up to where it's fenced off. I'll get a photo of this place for you over here. Probably a train will go past, so look at this. It's a hill up to the edge of the thing. Look at all these crows. Don't know if you can appreciate how many crows there is there. There must be, the whole sky is full of them. Must be 1,200 crows there. Look at this. What a cool view of it. The size of those beams there is just crazy engineering. This time when I take a photo, I'll leave the camera rolling in case a train goes past. So this is such a cool spot here, folks. It'll be cool to see a train coming over here, but my luck, there wouldn't be. This view over here is just absolutely incredible. It looks like it's a painting. The way the light is on the water today, it's incredible. Right, we had loads of crows a minute ago. Now there's honestly like 200 pigeons over in the other field. The birds are swarming around, folks. Over in the distance here I can actually see the Red Castle, which is a historical castle. It's actually just fallen into the sea nowadays, it's a shame. I think we should go there in the next episode, folks. Right, we'll go there in the next episode, okay? That's where it's located in comparison with this bridge. Oh, the wind's getting strong. I'm walking down this path where normally cows come. Proper winter storms, folks. We'll go back down between the pillars of this historical monument. The noise under a bridge like this when a train goes over is scary. The centre bit of this bridge is incredible just because of the height of it. It truly is an amazing piece of engineering. So this will be crazy, folks, going back up here, because it was dangerous coming down. It'll be really dangerous going back up because it's really steep. When you see metal bits like this lying, it makes you worried as to what could come flying down for there when a train goes over. Look at this. This is a seed head from a Scottish plant. Sticks into your clothes. Look at it. It's like natural Velcro, but that's the way those seed heads actually get replanted. Animals pick them up on their coat and then take them along the valley a bit and then drop them. So it's interesting how nature works. All plants have got a different way of spreading their seed. I can't believe I made it up here that easy. I thought it was going to be difficult when I was down there, like, but here we are at the top. Look at the old rivets in the ironwork here. If you actually look, the rivet heads is actually missing off a lot of them. They're rusted away. And look how rusted this beam is here. see how it's actually, it's so rusted that it's actually disappearing. But that would make sense because this is the older side. Okay, what I think? Right, I've figured it out before I've left this place. This is the older side here. It has to be this side with the dark bricks. That has to be the original side. Just because of the way the beams are going over it here. And then there's only one beam on the old bit. This looks like the same. There's a train. Can't even see it, folks. It's going honestly like 90 miles an hour. I was going to say that's the same as the stones on the Bodden rail line as well, where it was widthened. Look at this, the bored hole. These other holes, I've said it on videos before, when the rail lines used to build their bridges, they used to pick the blocks up using these holes with like a big pair of lifting calipers. Anyway folks, what a place. Bit of rail history still in use. It was a cool explore. Next stop, Red Castle, just because I can see it from here. It's about 5 miles over there, so we'll end this video here. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one very soon.